Hello everyone and welcome to my review for Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 122. We got a very interesting chapter this week with a lot more showcasing of all of the growth Mahito has undergone. So we see him using various different techniques. His arsenal is much more diverse than it used to be. So when we first met Mahito, basically the only things he did was turn humans into monsters that he basically used as like fodder and transforming his own body. And then, of course, he had the development of his domain expansion, and we've seen him develop more and more since then with like strategic destruction of his own body and things like that. So, this chapter, we got to see three interesting new things from Mahito. The first of which is that he is able to use these delayed transfigurations of humans. So he like takes one out of his pocket and he throws it, and then the transformation into like this big limb is delayed, and he uses it as like a trap or something, which is interesting. Then we see him use a person to create a sword. So he's now turning them into like objects that he can use. So that's very interesting. That gives him a lot more options in combat beyond just transforming his own body. And I think he was like inside of another person's body. Like he transformed the person and allowed himself to be inside them. It was really weird. And the last, most significant thing is that he is able to split. Fuck it, Mitosis Time. I think I remembered the right term for that. So apparently, like 2 hours prior, Mahito, when all of the special grades were running off for like their little game, Mahito split himself in two. One just sort of ran off to wherever Nanami was, like by like the entry area, I think, like wherever. And the other one apparently went up to the surface. Now, what's so important about this is now Mahito is basically able to be in more than one place at once, which means it's gonna be really fucking hard to kill him. Because it seems like they're both the real Mahito. He's able to divide his soul among multiple vessels, basically. Which is a major development. I would say it's almost on par with like domain expansion, because not only does that mean that Mahito can basically go places without any real risk to his life, but that also means that he has the potential in the future to make like an army of himself. Like, could you imagine someone having to fight like several dozen Mahitos simultaneously? That'd be something. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Now where did this other Mahito go? Well, he went up to the surface and he's now fighting Nobara. Um, so Mahito's plan is to kill Nobara and bring her corpse to break Yuji's spirit. That's his whole thing so far, is trying to demoralize Yuji because he knows, I guess Yuji's so like focused on saving people that doing something like that would be a really good idea to break him. However, Nobara is no slouch. Um, she uses her hairpin technique to some success, and she is trying to remember the power that she felt when doing the Black Flash. So we may get another Black Flash this fight. That'll be fun. I think that would probably be the first time Mahito's experienced Black Flash. So this may or may not be a good thing, because as we know, Mahito experiencing various new attacks is fantastic for his development. Um, so that may go either way. But it seems like, as I was saying several weeks ago, that Nobara is going to get a power up very soon. And what better time to get that than fighting one of the main antagonists? So I guess we should look forward to that. Once again, I mean, Shibuya Arc, part 400. it may go on for like another 10 chapters or something. It depends on how long this climax lasts for, because this is like, you can tell it's the climax. So I guess we'll just have to see how much longer this goes. I'm very interested to see if Nobara develops like some new variation of her technique or something, or if she just does Black Flash again. I assume it's going to be some sort of new technique, because the Black Flash is only like a temporary thing, and with Megumi revealing Maharaga, and Yuji getting more fingers, Nobara is going to need another long-term power boost. So it's probably going to be something beyond just the instantaneous boost you get from using Black Flash. Even though, like, the benefits from it are long-term, in terms of having experienced it, as we see in this chapter, I assume she's going to unlock some sort of new power to help her beat Mahito. So I guess we'll just have to see what that is. I'm looking forward to it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I do Jujutsu Kaisen reviews every week. If you enjoy discussing Jujutsu Kaisen with other people, or you enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I'd suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to it on my channel. If you enjoy other series such as Record of Ragnarok, Chainsaw Man, Kengan Omega, and Bleach, I do videos on those series as well. So if you're interested, I'd highly recommend you check out my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.